Hey, what's up, guys? Today's Monday afternoon, and I've just fleshed out 4 capes. Got 4 more put out for tomorrow, and I've got 12 in this pickle, and I have got an air conditioner. Da-da-da. Man, y'all have no idea how hot it's been in here. No idea. If y'all work outside, it's not as hot as it was in here. Outside, there's a little bit of a breeze blowing or a little bit of air movement. In here is a metal box. Feels like a toaster oven. And the longer it goes during the day, the hotter it gets infinitely. You can walk outside, it's cooler than it is in here. But now, I've got this set on 74 degrees. When I walked in here this morning, it was freezing. So I am so fired up that now I can work in some sort of comfort like normal people that pay for air conditioners. This has been the first day in quite a while, probably. Well, I guess it's been 10 years since I have been able to work in the summertime, get done, and just still feel comfortable. Like I could work the rest of the afternoon. It feels the same as it did this morning. So I'm really excited about that. I know this has been a long time coming, and I should have done it just years ago, but my roof was leaking, and when you got a leaky roof and wet insulation and everything else, it don't make a whole lot of sense to run an air conditioner. But now I got that fixed. I'm going to probably put some more insulation in my ceiling. And next, we're going to look forward to maybe 6 months from now, hopefully, we're going to build an addition because I need room. Plan is this is going to be a fleshing and mounting room. I can get all my hides tanned, kind of like a little mini tannery. I can do all this stuff I'm already doing, but I won't have this in my way. The turntable is going to be gone. It's going into the addition. I'm going to have a paint room. It's going to have ventilation. I'm going to paint in there, and then I'm going to have hopefully a really nice showroom where I can put all my finished stuff. The little bitty showroom I've got in here right now is just going to be supplies. Where all my deer forms and junk, instead of just tripping over them when I try to get somebody's mount down, I'm going to put up some shelving where I can put all the forms in there, and they'll all be out of the floor. And it will start to look and feel a little bit more like a professional taxidermy shop instead of a goat pen. But y'all, I hate to spend money. I don't mind spending money if I've got it just to spend, but I am not going to finance anything. Not at this point in my life. I've got everything just like I like it. So that's why I still work in some undesirable conditions from time to time, because when I get the money to pay cash, I'm going to pay cash. And I have learned my lesson. It's easier to pay cash when you got it than it is to get in debt and have to go to work. So right now I got options. Something stupid happens, I don't really just have to have a whole lot of money. And that is nice. It's a nice problem to have. Plus, I like to buy non-resident tags. I like to buy non-resident fishing licenses. And, one of these days, hopefully, I'm going to have enough time to actually be able to go use them. It's been one of those years, but hey, we got air now, so we're going to get caught up. That makes 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, I'll have 20 capes in here fleshed after tomorrow. And the ones in the tub should be tanned by Friday. So we're gonna shave hides Wednesday and Thursday. And well, I don't know. I'm not tanning any hides Friday. We're mounting my full body buck Friday. So by the time y'all see this video, full body buck should be put together. The video probably won't be out yet, but it should be recorded. And I'll probably be editing it while you're watching this video. Really weird having your own channel because you have to think of the future and you're thinking in the past all at the same time. Turn my thermostat up to 76 overnight. So here I've got a thermostat. I'm gonna go up here and eat some Greek food for supper. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Hey, what's up, guys? Today is Wednesday, and I just got done doing some cape work. I got done cleaning off the capes that I fleshed yesterday, got all the salt off of them, got them washed, rehydrated. And now I've still got a few capes that I've got to shave. I'm probably going to shave about 6 or 7 of them here shortly. But I'm working on more of my remodel. And a lot of the remodel that I'm working on is less of a remodel as it is just what should have been done the right way the first time, but I just didn't have any money when I built this place. So over the years, I have added and added and added, and I'm to a point now to where I'm finally, thank the good Lord, and for all of my fantastic fans and customers, I'm finally making a living. So now that I've got some money to fix some stuff, it's starting to get more aggravating to work in a mess and in inconvenient situations. I mean, I got a sink with no drains. I mean, it's got drains, but it just drains into the floor. The room's waterproof, but you add water to the room, then you have to add dehumidifier to dry the air. You know, it's just, that doesn't make any sense. And I could put drains on this thing to begin with, but the bottom of these things were corroded. I got the sink, got it put in here, and was just so busy that I didn't take the time to clean all this up and do all the tedious little work that's going to take just to get this stuff attached. It's not that big a deal. It's not even that hard a job. It just takes a minute. It takes, I think I just spent $75, something like that, just to fix this and fix my water hose, which is got a bad end on it. So I'm going to do some replacement work on some of my stuff in my water hose. But, little minor repair stuff like that. When you first get a business started, man, that stuff adds up. I mean, you don't realize it, but it's like, man, that's not too bad a repair. You should have fixed that. Well, when you've got 20 of them a week, I mean, it doesn't ever end. In the meantime, you're trying to pay bills. You're trying to do your turnaround as fast as you can so that you can pay those bills. But man, it's always something. You're going to have an air conditioner go out at your house. You're going to have, there's a lot of stuff that I got to deal with on my personal property up there at the house that is not have anything to do with my shop, that still comes out of my own pocket. So until your business starts really making a profit, I just didn't want to spend a whole lot of money. And I've talked to y'all about this before, about how I don't like to finance anything. If it ain't got to be done right now, I don't do it until I can pay cash for it, because being in debt is way worse to me than squeegeeing water out of my floor. And, it may seem silly to use a sink with no pipes draining water out, but I've got a drain in the floor, and really all I'm using the sinks for is just to wash hides off, so whatever. But at least now I can have a nice dry room, now that I've got an air conditioner, now that I've got a dehumidifier in here. Like I can get a nice dry room and help maintain much nicer feel, much nicer atmosphere in here. And like I said, I've got the money to do some of this stuff. So I'm trying to get it this year. My goal is to get this stuff as right as possible. When I go to build my addition out front, I want everything to be like I like it, or like I want it, and how I wish it had been this whole time. And that's this year's goal. Sometime next several months, I'm just going to keep working toward that goal. But like I said, I am going to try to do some shaving today. Get some of those hides shaved that's over there in that pickle. I've got 14 in the pickle now. I fleshed 4 more out yesterday. So I've got a total of 28 hides that are fleshed and have been salted and washed and are either in the pickle. I've got 14 in the pickle. I've got 14 more in the freezer. So as soon as all of these right here are done and mounted, we're going to thaw those other ones and go straight into another pickle with them. So really excited to see how this pickle turns out too, because those hides that were in it were pressure washed, and the pickle looks like it has never even been used. Now, some of the hides in the back, I think about 8 of the hides in the back, I did hand flesh, so they're still going to be a lot more nasty than the ones that were pressure washed. So that, once I do that batch of pickle, probably going to have to be changed out. But I'm about to order me a salinometer, if that's how you pronounce it, where you check your salt in your pickle. I've never done that before, because I don't typically reuse a pickle more than twice. And the salt content, it's got to stay over 40%, but I have no doubt that after 2 batches of pickle, it's still okay. I do check the pH in it occasionally. But I would like to get to where, if I'm pressure washing those hides, as clean as that stays, I see absolutely no reason why you couldn't reuse that pickle indefinitely until it was just dirty and needed to be changed. As long as the salt is right and the pH is right, then it's a pickle. You know, it doesn't matter how many times it's used. So that's going to be the game plan moving forward. I'm going to get me a pressure washer just as soon as I have a second to get all of that set up too. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to do my water situation, how, where I want to do it at. I'm still kind of back and forth on exactly how I'm going to set that up. So I want it to be as convenient as it can be, because it's already going to make everything more convenient. It's going to make everything easier, make my hides cleaner, everything. But I'm trying to figure out, I'm debating on cutting me a door out the back side of this place and pressure washing right there. That would be ideal. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take a Sawzall to the back here, put in a door, and just be able to go right out the back side of my shop, pressure wash, bring them right back in here, and not have to go out and walk around and do any, I don't have to do nothing crazy. So we'll see how that goes. But that's also in the works. This hose has been hooked up in here now for 10 years, 12 years, and it is straight rusted to the spigot, and it's straight rusted onto this bottom part of this. So I'm just going to cut the hose, put a new insert in it, put a new quick disconnect on it, and be done with that. A lot of corrosion. This room, like I said, it's been a long time this room's been built, and to have had no air conditioner, and I didn't have a dehumidifier in here at all until a couple of years ago. And man, with all the salt and acid that's in here, plus the humidity, you can bring something in here and set it on the table, it'll be rusted in 3 days. That's no lie. I can put a brand new razor blade on my scalpel, and it'll sit in here for a couple of days, it'll be slap rust. And that's even if you wash it off. So this will correct 99% of that, a lot of it. But anyhow, I got to get to work. We'll see y'all later. Good morning, y'all. It is Thursday morning, and we are going to shave 4 capes today. That's all we're going to do in the shop today. I've got a bunch of supplies that I need to order. I need to go get some more forms, and I need some more eyeballs. So after I get done with these, I'm going to go up to the house and get all that stuff done. Plus, tomorrow we're mounting my full body deer. So I'm not going to do too much physical labor today, because I believe it's going to be a day's worth tomorrow. We've got all of the alterations done on the form, if y'all haven't already seen that video. But inevitably, there will be a lot of that cape that's not going to fit perfectly. So according to just general measurements, everything looks just about perfect. I think we were 1 inch longer on the form than the cape is. But we also measured the cape after the deer had been caped, because that deer was packed out. We didn't have anything to measure for a full body mount while we were in the woods. So we're going to be, I think, real close. But also, I do know that the head on this deer is one of those deer that is it looks like a cow. The muzzle was really wide, and the head, as far as the size of the form that we're using, the skull cap, everything matched up just perfectly. So we've got the bone structure of that head is right, but that deer had so much fat and stuff around his cheeks, and his jowls were hanging down, just a big head on him. So if y'all want to see that deer, the hunt is on there from last year, and it's just crazy like how big this deer's head is. So I believe what we're going to have to do is go in and probably add some more epoxy, kind of probably around the nostrils, probably around the nose pad, possibly even around the lip line, where there's going to be, very precise detail and stuff. And then once we get that done, we'll probably have to clay in a lot of that muzzle and some of that face in places. I could be wrong, but I believe that once we test fit that cape, we're going to have some slack in there that's going to need to be fixed. So we'll see whenever we get to it. But as of this morning, I'm going to go ahead and get started. It's early. It's only about 7:30. So I'm going to go ahead and get these things knocked out so I can get up to the house and get all my book stuff in order, paperwork done, and get all my videos up to this point edited, and I'll try to get some of that stuff going. If y'all want to be looking for that video, I don't know exactly when I'll have it edited. I'd love to have it online by Sunday afternoon. So we'll see if I can get that done. I managed to do it on the form video, the alteration video. So I think it will be possible. If y'all haven't seen that video, it's on there too. If I think about it, I'll try to put it in the description of this one so you don't have to go try to find it. But it'll just be the last full-length video I've got on there before this one, should be. So anyway, I'm going to get started, and we will see y'all probably tomorrow.